Villain man never ran with krills in his hand and won't stop rocking till he clocked in a gazillion grand. Tilling the wasteland sands, raps on backs and treasure maps, stacks to the ceiling fan. He rests on these ashes, ask him after 10 miles in his galoshes, smash his stashes. Chip on his shoulder with a slip-on holster, a clip, a folder, and his grip on a boulder bolster. They supposed to know and show in his aura glow. Get from out the road when he get dough is horrible. Time is money, spend, wait, save, invest, the fest. The 10K to K with chicken chest S. Yes, y'all are dumb and get your trickles. The best ballers pitch in and rub to get a nickels. But tut tut, he bout to change the price again and go up each time he blow up like hydrogen. Villain here, albums drilling in fear. It won't stop top ill until he a gazillionaire, grilling stare. Yeah, your boy had drama, got him on the mental plane, avoided bad karma. One solar inbred, skinhead, a nigga joke. Plus a brand new chrome smoker with the triggers broke. I thought I told him fire and pins were separate. He find out later when he tries to go and rep it. Took a Jehovah money for Arabic Torah. Charged in advance to translate it and ignored us sorta. One monkey don't stop, no slaughter. A junkie wanna cop a quarter ton, run for the border. Know the drill, it ain't worth the overkill. Flow skill, still, there's no thrill. Fill a billion 10K bills in this pillar. Villain when it gets realer, split the skrilla with Dilla. Mix, do a deal for kicks and get rich quick. Sketch lyric that you bout to make on some Vic. Ink from the drumstick, come with the dumb stick. Sick slick, hidden in a book. The only way they find it if you're spitting in a hook.
Hello, chat. Oh wait, goddammit. Hold on, let me get rid of this. That is no longer relevant. That is no longer relevant. That was for yesterday. But anyway, chat, how is everyone doing today? It's time for another Dingus discussion. It's time to talk about a new topic that I also came up with thanks to Twitter being fucking stupid. And today's topic is, if you can read the goddamn title, sexual dimorphism. And also, hello there, Roosterfish. I see you're on Rumble. I see you on Rumble today. That's different. I like seeing you on Rumble. I like seeing people on Rumble more. We need more people on Rumble. And Kick. And pretty much everywhere else that isn't Twitch and YouTube. But yes, how are you doing today, Rooster? How are you doing today, my friend? Excuse me while I obtain a more relevant image. A more relevant image that's more true to what's going on right now. There we go. There we go. Okay, so there we go. That's the image we want. This image, which is causing a stir on Twitter, because there's people out here who have a problem with this thing that you observe in reality. Doing well. How are you? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I woke up like I am going to like oh wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I woke up like an hour ago essentially, so I'm like wide awake. Spicy topic. Gonna wait until Restream is Rumble compatible. Yeah, that's gonna take a long time, Sludge. That's gonna take a long time. It's because as far as I know, I don't think Restream really has any interest in supporting Rumble. I mean, I don't know. They're supporting Kick, so who knows when that will happen? Who knows? Only time will tell. I don't know who has to reach out first. I don't know if it's Rumble who has to reach out to Restream, or if it's Restream who has to reach out to Rumble. Regardless, somebody's gotta make a move and someone's gotta make the compatibility happen. Because don't get me wrong, I can show Rumble chats on screen. I can do that. I can just make like a little browser scene thing, a browser source. I can make a browser source and show it. But you know, given how free speech Rumble is, it might not be the best thing. You know? Especially people use words like cigarette or the N-bomb, you know. Yeah, you gotta be on the safe side. Obviously, when I start my old tech streams, that's not gonna matter, because I won't give a shit. So yeah. Also, hold on real quick. Let me do this one thing on OBS so I can see the Rumble chats easier. There we go. Much better. Let me just do my usual test. Hi, Rumble. Let it be known that I'm dual sight watching from now on, though. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I do the same thing. I mean, I'm not a lazy asshole who's just like, oh, I can't be fucked to open up another tab to watch other streamers. Can you believe how lazy people are, chat? Can you believe how lazy people are? There's just some people in this world who are literally like, oh, it's so much effort that I have to open up a whole ass tab. I am disgusted by those people, chat. Opening up a tab is such an arduous ordeal. Like, holy shit. I don't know. That's just pathetic to me. Especially when these very same people, right, who bitch about that, are also the same type of people who probably have like a fuck ton of subscriptions to streaming services. Like they probably have like a Netflix, a Hulu, a fucking Crunchyroll or some shit, and it's just like, so wait a minute. You're okay with paying for all these different types of streaming services. You don't bitch about that, but you'll bitch about opening up a tab in your browser to go to another site to watch, you know, more streamers. Something's not adding up here. The laziness calculator is not adding up. There's something weird here. What's going on? But that's a topic for another day. I will bitch about lazy fucks who won't support their favorite streamers because they went to a different platform later. That's a whole can of worms. Today's topic is about the reality of sexual dimorphism. How, you know, when you, generally speaking, when you go outside, you see a man and a woman, you can tell who's a man, who's a woman, generally by body shape alone, and as well as other characteristics. But we live in this world today where a certain ideology is essentially trying to destroy the concept of biological sex. And so now everyone's confused. They confuse an entire generation. Well, multiple generations, technically. But one generation suffered the worst of it, since they were baked in it. And now we just have complete insanity where this picture to my left, is making people all fucking angry and sad. It's like, how dare you? Wait, this is not real. They don't teach this in art class. They don't. This is not real science, guys. This is fake. There's no differences between men. There's many body types of humans. Like, humans are so diverse. There's so many different types of body types. You can't generalize like this. It's like, yes, the fuck you can. Yes, the fuck you can. No matter what fucking country, fucking nation, fucking ethnicity or culture, race, or whatever the fuck, there is a core, consistent body type that we all share, and it's based on our biological sex. Why are we arguing this? Chat, why are we arguing this? I don't understand. I don't understand! Morons not taught Andrew Lumens if they don't understand blocking out the shapes. Like seriously though. It's like, there's so many things about like nature that we already know, that we pretty much already like got like the gist of, even since like, hell, not even just the 18th century, even earlier. And now people are trying to say, oh, well, those old ways are racist and evil. We have new science. We have new science now to enlighten us on the truth of how we really are, which is we make it the fuck up. That's essentially the postmodernist position, chat. The postmodernist position, if I haven't already fucking... I brought up postmodernism like almost every discussion now, because I hate that... I hate the philosophy of postmodernism so much, chat. Because postmodernism is just like... It is one of the primary causes as to why a lot of people are fucked in the head nowadays. It is an evil philosophy, I have to say. It's an evil philosophy. And it's also nihilistic too. It's just nothing matters and we all make it the fuck up. There's nothing that's actually real, you know? It's just like, what the fuck? That is not true. Especially when it's, you know, especially if it's something you can observe in reality. It is something you can fucking see. Like, you only need eyes to see the reality, which is sexual dimorphism. I don't know what else to tell you. But don't worry, chat. We're going to, just like usual, we're going to go to Twitter and look at some tweets that inspired this discussion, because the insanity is real, and you guys are going to get a kick. you guys are gonna get a kick out of what actually sparked the controversy on Twitter, because the actual original tweet is dumb. It's really dumb. It's just typical Twitter nonsense. It's like it's the type of Twitter nonsense which is like someone does a thing, another person like gets outraged by that thing, and that outraged person is just like, why would you do it like this? Do you not understand that you're just a Coomer brain, or your views are steeped in misogyny or whatever the fuck? And it's just like, no, I just drew just the sexy image. That's it. Or like, I guess to be more precise with this one, it's going to be more like, why did you draw this character with this body type? Why did you emphasize how female this character is? And it's just like, because I find the characteristics of a female attractive. Then that's the answer. It's really not that deep, chat. It's really not that deep. It's really not that deep. Where are her/his organs? V. Pretty much. Though, weirdly enough, well, I guess you could apply that to that. Usually it's more like, oh, like the waist is like really, really slim, hips are like really, really wide, and there's like really big titties. But though with this picture, it's more like just the wide hips part. And also, hello, Comfy. How are you doing today? But anyway, chat, let me get that tweet ready so I don't forget about it. We can just go immediately into that. Okay, let's see here. Where did I put it? Where's the tweet? Where's the tweet? Okay, here we go. Okay, I got it. Actually, let me zoom in on the screen here so that way it looks better. There we go. That should be good. Now let's go to this screen. Let's go to this screen and let's show it. There we go. This isn't the original thread here. I mean, this is the controversial tweet, but this isn't the tweet that started the controversy. It was this one. This one right here. This fucking tweet right here. This is what's pissing people off. An artist who obviously probably draws like NSFW stuff, right? Essentially made a more emphasized, like he emphasized the hips of this character, who's also female in the show they're from, which I believe it's called Digital Circus, an original like 3D animation from the creator SMG4. And, well, the NSFW artists did what NSFW artists do, and they sexualize it. And the art's fine. It's just this. It's just, hey, look, we made the female character more noticeably female, if you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about. But then you have people like this who get ass mad, and of course they're a goddamn fucking minor. Like, what the fuck? Can we just please get minors off Twitter? Please? Can we just make Twitter an 18+ site? You need to be an adult if you want to be on social media. Because seriously, there's something wrong with the minors nowadays. They are weirdly like going into adult spaces and causing trouble, and I don't understand why. What happened? I'm not gonna ask what happened. I know it happened. But why though? It's like, why is it gotta be like this, chat? And then of course, you know, the usual people who are bitching back, like, you know, artist Kukurio, who's just gonna be like, yeah, fuck you Puritans and blah blah blah, you know, based shit. They have only one very specific preference and project it onto every fictional woman they see. Yeah, the general female body type, you idiot. I wish people would just separate the under 18 accounts to their own thing, for fuck's sake. Exactly, Sledge. And I don't even think that's really hard to do. I don't even think that's really hard to do, especially since most people under 18 nowadays are too stupid to lie about their age. I don't know about you, chat, but when I was a little schnot, I would definitely lie about places on the, like, I would definitely lie on the internet to, I would definitely lie about what my age was on the internet to get into spaces I was not allowed in. Because, you know, horny teenager, that's what you do. You kind of sneak your way in. But these dumbasses aren't sneaking. They're just like, I'm a minor, I'm here, and I'm disgusted by what you're doing. It's just like, okay, well, get the fuck out. You're not supposed to be here anyway, you fucking weirdo. Like, what the fuck? Don't recite the magic to me. I was like you once before as well, exactly. What happened to the general intelligence of people when they were teenagers? We weren't that stupid. We weren't that stupid. Like, holy shit. They got fucking dumber. They got fucking dumber, chat, and I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Counterpoint, you're 15. Exactly. Your opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion literally does not matter. Fair user when horn artist who draws pornography. Exactly. That's not porn, she's just standing there. Exactly, so why are you bitching? Anyway, enough with this. Let's actually go back to this tweet, since this is like the main topic of discussion. That other tweet was just the origin tweet. Here's the real tweet here, where this person who's an artist kind of explains, you know, why people draw the way they do in terms of like anatomy and shit. And he responds with, because women have a natural hourglass shape. This is literally something brought up in Art 101. You can adjust the volume of it or its proportions, but this is literally how women are shaped based on their hips. And he is correct. He is correct, chat. He is correct. Women have wider hips than men do. And the biological reason is honestly just so they can, you know, birth the babies better. That's essentially it. Like, there's a real world reason as to why that's the case. I'm sorry, postmodernists. We didn't just make up these shapes and just, you know, quote unquote assigned it to people. No. You can see this. Hell, men and women walk differently. Women have like a natural hip sway when they walk. And the funny part is, it doesn't even matter, like, how fucking big the woman is. I mean, they'll have a fucked up hip sway, but they'll still have somewhat of a hip sway, you know? Like, that hip sway will literally never go away. No matter how bulbous a fat bitch is. You know what I'm saying? And also, hello there, Pizza Parker. Birthing hips, exactly. Those are birthing hips. Literal birthing hips. As someone that has an actual art degree, this is correct, exactly. I mean, like, you can draw whatever you want by the end of the day. You can draw a fucking stick man, and say that it's female. And you can do that. But you wouldn't naturally convey that it's actually female to our hindbrains. Well, my owl hindbrain, you guys is monkey hindbrain. I'm gonna hold my tongue until then, but I get the feeling tomboys/femboys will get brought up in a few tweets down. Probably. Actually, no. I know what actually gets brought up. You're kind of close, Sledge. You're kind of close. But you also gotta think, like, exercise, too. So, let's go down. Let's go down. Oh, God, what the fuck are these? I completely forgot about this weird picture here, chat. The logic behind using it in other designs is called familiarity. Humans relate to other things. So when you add human characteristics to something, it makes it more relatable. However, adding too much can have the exact opposite result. It's a fine balance. Yeah, like, what the fuck, whatever the fuck this is, I don't like this. I don't like looking at it. I don't like looking at it. I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down. The Uncanny Valley. Yeah, the Uncanny Valley is... Quick tangent real quick. Quick tangent. There is an indie comic creator who has a very uncanny art style. It's uncanny in the sense. Actually, hold on, chat. Let me make this bigger. Let me make this bigger. Anyway, it's uncanny in the sense that like he's going for an anime art style, but like he's also going for like a kind of like a realistically painted type of style too. So you have like this weird style of like an actual human face, but with like anime eyes and shit. With like realistically painted skin, and it's just like your art's kind of weird to look at. I'm sure your story is great, but the way how you're drawing these characters is kind of putting me off. Not gonna lie. But you know what? I'll probably show you what the art style looks like in a later date, chat. Whenever I get around to doing alt tech streams and I start showing off, like, hey, maybe here's some indie comic books you can probably support, or here's some indie games you can support, or animations or what have you. That's definitely going to happen. And I might have to get in contact with those creators to see if they're okay with me shilling them for free. I mean, I don't think any creator would be against free shilling. I mean, it'd be kind of weird if they were, but you never know, chat. Some people are different. Some people are weird about that. Anyway, he made another post, which I don't know if he made this in a different, I guess, outside the thread, but let's read it. Let's read this. Figure I would add a note here to alleviate some confusion. There's a difference between female form and anatomy and body type. Women will all have a natural hourglass shape to their body. This shape will vary from woman to woman. This is where body type comes in, defining it. And this is what I was talking about earlier, chat. Every woman, literally every female, has an innate, like a base hourglass body type. It's not perfect, because no one's perfect, chat. No one's perfect. But that's the core shape of how they look. Just like how a man's core shape is like an upside down triangle, essentially. That's just how we're built, chat. And you can have variations of like the same of that hourglass shape. Find a Twitter user and hit him in the face with a leather-bound copy of Grey's Anatomy. Exactly. I like this picture a lot because this is actually this picture right here is definitely more accurate to like how like a lot of women are shaped. It's like you have like that general like how do I phrase this? Ba-va-boom? I don't know. Or what do the Japanese say? They say Q-bon Q? Or is it bon Q-bon? I think it's bon Q-bon. Where you have, you know, the upper part emphasized, the middle parts is slimmer, and then the lower part is, you know, emphasized again. It's like bigger. Like an hourglass. And look at all these body types here. You have some women whose hips are bigger than their top, and then you have some other women whose tops are bigger than their hips. But they're all still, by the end of the day, a variation of the hourglass form. Like, I can't, like, the only time I've seen a woman whose hourglass form is hard to see is, like, well, a really, really obese woman. Now, just because she's really, really obese doesn't mean she doesn't have an hourglass form. It just means she's just unhealthy and she fucked it up by not eating well. And she looks like a blob rather than, you know, how she's really supposed to look. Anyway, let's keep going down. And of course, this guy is, you know, hitting people with the anatomy books. Though this one's more for exercising, though. But even in these anatomy books, it does, you know, show, like, how different the body shapes are as well. What's this? Trans feminine folks who take HRT usually notice a change in their body shape before they carried out most of their body weight in their shoulders. They transition to carrying in their hips. Hormones dictate how fat is distributed, which bones are thicker, and blah 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 blah. The major nuance is that it doesn't actually change bone structure, so if one is drawing a trans character, it would be better to study biological anatomy than incorporate features inherent in the opposite sex. That way the bone and muscle structure is correct. That is true. That is true. And what's this? There's the conundrum. Where's the limit of thicker than oatmeal to beached whale? That's a good point, Sledge. What is the limit? What is the limit? I would say, just like, I would say it like this. If she can't see her feet, that's too big. If the bitch can't see her feet, that's too big. Or maybe that's a little too easy. Because you could have big titties and also not see your feet. So maybe that's not a good measure. But they may be mad at you for it anyways, for including something that betrays them as a man. Yeah. Some people just don't like being reminded of the reality of what they actually are. I don't mind a little pudge, but after that, I'm working out with her. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to get you don't want her to be too comfortable that she's just like, I can just eat cake every day. Like, no, bitch, no. Go on some walks. Go on some walks. I'll walk with you. Anyway, chat, we have our first freak here in denial. No, they don't, my guy. You seem angry. Yep, exactly. These are all just slight variations of the exact same body type. No, they're all slight variations of the core body type, you weirdo. I could tell they're weirdo because they have the flag. They have a flag behind their character there. I don't understand people's obsession with these flags, chat. I don't feel the need to wave a flag about my sexuality. Anyway, if all women have an hourglass figure, why is it only one example of a body type in each of the diagrams you shared labeled hourglass? On pants on the side, the slightest clinch of the waist isn't what's considered an hourglass body shape classification. If that's the case, then men will also commonly be described with it. By hourglass, OP means specific body type that has an intense hip to waist ratio and blah 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 blah. There's some people out there who are actually trying to argue that men also have an hourglass. And it's just like, no. It's like, oh my god, men have a little bit of hip. Yes, men have a little bit of hip, but it's nowhere near as big as women's. That's the point. Like, that's the point. It's like, what the fuck? Bro is onto nothing, and then uses an example of a fat bitch who fucked up her body type. Or a really skinny bitch. These people are... God damn it. We taper, exactly. And this is my favorite part, chat. The people who cope in the thread trying to say that, oh no, men also have hourglasses too. No, the fuck we don't. It's not an hourglass, you retard. It's not an hourglass. It is in no way, shape, or form comparable to how females are shaped. You people are fucking blind. We literally don't, bro. I don't care what someone has she/they in their fucking name has to say. Chat, should I take this person seriously? I gotta do it to him, chat. Pronouns in the bio, sexuality in the bio, fucking pro-choice, fucking Black Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, liberal, feminine. These are all the red flags. Like, I'm sorry, I can't, nah, I can't take it seriously. It's always the same suspects too. Literally, your last picture says that one of these shapes are hourglass and the other variants like brick. How are you bad at disappointing your own argument? These people are reaching, chat. Hips existing is an hourglass. What you're describing is his hips and breasts, which is, you know, quite larger than men's. I mean, obviously, men don't have breasts per se, but you know what I'm getting at. The chest area is much larger on a woman's than a man's. So yes, the hips and the chest area being larger is what, you know, helps us identify the hourglass in comparison. Not only are there, but there's plenty of women who don't have that hip/boob ratio you claim all women have. This is just lazy art, honestly, trying to use fake anatomy to justify poor design. Chat, I can't. I don't know how much of the sea of bullshit I can do now. And we just started the stream. We're not even an hour in, and I'm already like, I'm done with this already. We're already an hour in this. I made the mistake of looking at your avatar when you talked about men not having breasts. You can blame Morphbox for that one. You can blame Morphbox for that one. Which, by the way, he drew. Morphbox summoned me into this dimension, and he crafted my body so that I can be here with you all. Yes, yes. Follow Morphbox. He's an artist, by the way. I shelled him last time. He has a Twitter and a Minds. I would show you his Twitter and Minds, but I mean, look, I know that Twitch allows for what was it? Artistic nudity now, but I don't know if Morph's social media is safe to show on stream. You can still follow him though. You can still follow him though. Also follow Daimao, who he's also an artist, but more in the 3D realm. Oh, I'm back in the original thread? Wait, what? When did I get back to the original thread? I must have missed it. What the fuck? I thought I was in another thread. Actually, the thread's much bigger than I actually make it out to be. Hold on. There's this. Am I in the actual? Okay, we're back to where we want to be. There we go. Anyway, anywho, read the bio and give me a follow if you want real takes, and eventually crap art. It could be crap, but we'll need to wait and see. Blah blah blah. He's shilling himself. Anyway, chat. This is a beautiful take right here. Chat. This is a beautiful take right here. You realize the population is getting fatter. You realize the population is getting fatter. It's over, chat. Chat. The population, which he's probably referring to America, is getting fatter. Therefore, your arguments are invalid. Time to close up the stream, chat. We've been defeated. It's Jover. It's fucking Jover. People are getting fatter. Therefore, our anatomy no longer exists because we're so fat that you can't see it. Oh my god. Well, it doesn't matter what the male and female anatomy is, chat. We'll all be blobs in the end. We'll all be Jabba the Hutts. We'll all be Trigglypuffs. It's inevitable. In the future, we're gonna have a fucking, a dystopian future where we're all in fucking pods and shit, and we just eat junk food all day while being kept alive by a machine that just gives us pleasure and shit. Oh my god. What's this? That's a whole other can of worms. These, beaches ain't Da Vinci. A reminder that the average US size doesn't mean good. Exactly. And before truth pillar on soy product and food. No beautiful people allowed. Everyone has to be fat now. Exactly, Comfy! You will be fat! Just like how you will eat the bugs, you will get fats from the bugs. And you will embrace the glory of the new standard, the new beauty standard, which is fat fuck. Oh my god. I'm tempted to see what the 22 replies were, but nah, let's not. We got a whole thread to go through. And also this response here, and yet anatomy remains the same. Exactly. That's essentially. I mean, I already said before, doesn't matter how big you are, you still have like a core body type that would definitely be revealed when you exercise. Anyway, I thought the most common body shape for a woman was the rectangular body shape. As far as I'm concerned, an actual hourglass body shape for a woman is pretty rare. Where did you hear that? I've never heard the claim that a woman's body was a rectangle. Who the fuck says that? That's a take I've never heard of. Also, you're not big boned if your bones are big. That's bone cancer. Exactly. Speaking of big bone, that's always been such a cope. I'm not fat, big bone. It's like, no, that you're not all bones. What are you talking about? You're not all bones. Like, what the? Do you drink milk all the time? You fucking get your bone expanded or some shit? I don't know. That's still true, right? About the milk making, helping with strong bones? Or, I know some people say that's actually not true, but I don't fucking know. They misunderstand corsets, maybe because of its changing body shape? Yeah. Oh yeah, Wally. That's a name I haven't heard in years. The blobbening. People that know art and know anatomy, but don't actually know art and anatomy exactly. There's a lot of hacks in this industry, chat. Also, hold on, his response. Not at all. The physical anatomy of a woman is, and as such, an hourglass. How much is exaggerated depends on the artist. Many twink artists will ignore this form and instead draw their characters with the same shape and add boobs to it. Yep. Pretty much. Now, when he says twink artists, is he talking about, like, you know, femboys and shit? And how, oh yeah, Jigglypuff. That's an old insult to an old, I guess you could say, character, even though they're real. Oh god, Jigglypuff's a monstrosity. But anyway, going down the thread. Yes and no. While I agree that generally in art this is the case, I have no qualms with it. We must keep in mind with every artist has their preferences, and any tutorials are made to ease people into making art. Women being hourglass shaped is just the easiest way to draw a woman. It is also fundamentally how to teach the basic forms of men and women before you go into body types, which retain these forms but vary in value. Pretty much. Oh, here we go, chat. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Not all women have the hourglass type of shape. There are apple, triangle, inverted triangles, and rectangular triangles. Yeah, look at this. Look at these rectangles and triangles, chat. Look at these rectangles and triangles. 3 and 4 are a pass. Exactly, 3 and 4 are a pass. But also, I'm glad you brought up 3 and 4 Sledge. Because look at 3 and 4, and especially 4. Look at how much of a lard ass she is. Look how much of a lard ass she is. But look how she still has the goddamn hourglass! It's fucked up, but she still got it! It's right there! Like, am I taking crazy pills here, chat? See, this is what I was talking about. Just because your hourglass is fucked up don't mean you got an hourglass. She still has a woman shape, even if it's a lard woman shape. Even if she's a whale, it's the hourglass is still visible. I can see it. I'm not blind. My hooters are working. My hooters can see your hooters, okay? My hooters being my eyes, and well, their hooters being their tits, but you know what I mean. They are clearly concave. Exactly. These people, I love it when people try to make a counterpoint with pictures and then they get disproven with their own pictures. That's just hilarious to me. All women have set shape in them, and he's just regurgitating what he's been saying before. But like that's what I'm talking about, chat. It's crazy to me just how people just don't believe in what they see. I mean, don't get me wrong. Illusions exist, and not everything are as they seem, but funny enough, chat, a lot of things can bring, like, just clarity to you when you just observe reality for what it is. Like, more often than not, things are as they seem. What's that one law? Is it Occam's razor? It's not Occam's razor, is it? I think it's Occam's razor. What's the law that's just like the whatever is like the most likely answer or simple answer is usually the case? I forget what that's called. I think it's Occam's razor. My brain's not working right now. Otherwise, I would remember it. But anyway. When you say Art 101, what do you mean? Because I got a BFA, and the only place I've ever seen that taught is in those how to draw comics and manga books they sell in arts and craft stores. So how do you teach beginner art? Tell them to skip the basics and jump into the immediate stuff? We all know that basic fundamental shit isn't important, especially gesture drawing. Occam's razor, okay. It was Occam's razor, okay. That's what I thought. I knew it was something like that, but anyway. Chat, I have to wonder, what art books are these people reading? Now, I'm not an artist, so I don't know what goes on in an anatomy book or an art book or what have you that teaches you how to draw art. But it seems like there's two different types of art books. One that, you know, actually goes into anatomy, and the other one, I guess, just tells you how to draw, like, basic shapes and shit, which you would think would be included in the first book, but also, you know, talking about how humans are shaped and whatnot. Because this guy is claiming that the only time you see these types of body types are in how to draw comic and manga books. I don't know how true that is. Anyone who actually buys these art books, can you verify? Is he telling the truth? Probably not. But I'm curious about it. The generic low-quality ones with anime style. Quality one is How to Have Fun with a Pencil by Andrew Loomis, 1940. Okay. Anyway. Oh, you learn the basics first regardless. Basic shapes help you identify and relay information from eye to paper. Ah. Anyhoot. Hey, can we be serious for a second? You know why they asked, yeah? Women can have an hourglass, but there's variety in women's bodies. I haven't seen a single bit of proper variation on Twitter compared to drawings of guys. Yes, hourglasses are the base, but why can't people expand upon it? That actually is a respectfully worded response. It's because they are taught in immediate art, which is why you learn from the basic form of hourglass, because all the body types use a variation of it. Anyway, I think this person is really asking, why do we always draw, like, the perfect hourglass when, you know, we draw, like, you know, females in art? Because that body type makes us go unga bunga. that's why. That's the only real answer I can give. That body type gives us unga bunga, because that body type is super, like when a man sees body type like that, we just go unga bunga, woman, me wants. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just biology. We're just attracted to that shape because we know for a fact that is a womanly shape. We literally draw what we find attractive. Exactly. And this isn't to say that, you know, you can't draw variations of the perfect hourglass. Yep, simple biological needs, because that body type screams mature, fertile, and breedable. Exactly. And everyone has their own variations of what they find attractive about the female form, you know? Some people really like titties. Some people really like thighs, or some people really like the booty. Some people like their woman short, or some people like their woman tall. There is variations of the body type. It's just that, you know, these particular characteristics is what we're going to emphasize the most because that's what we find most attractive. It's like sorry if like the really blobby girl, or hold on, let me go back up. Let me go back. I'm sorry that we don't draw number 4 enough here. Sorry we don't draw number 4 enough here. Not many people are attracted to number 4 or even 3. It's just like, don't get me wrong, there are dudes out there who are into that. And you know what? More for them. They get claim to a treasure that no one wants. No one's gonna stop them on their journey. They have no competition except with each other. So don't feel bad, ladies. There's always a guy out there who wants to hit that. Because here's another biological reality. Men's standards typically are lower than women's. We are not too picky with the females we find attractive from a physical standpoint. Also, here's a good one here. While this is a good generalization to start from, regarding the sexual dimorphism resulting from the secondary sexual characteristics from hormones during puberty, there is still an extremely wide range of expressions of these traits. And here's some right here. Average waist hip, average waist gradual hip flare, average waist high hip flare, Yeah. Pretty much, and you can make all these body types in Koikatsu, chat. I was using Koikatsu a lot, I think like last year, early on, to like make characters. It's really fun to use as like a tool when you want to make your own waifu. Build your own waifu games are always fun, because you can make your ideal gal. Also, wasn't flat stomachs popularized after the misogynistic 1950s? Or am I being gaslit? Good question. Good question. Was it popularized after the 1950s? I'm not sure. I would have to look into the history of that. But anyway, chat. These body types here are, you know, accurate to, you know, the general like hourglassness of a woman. They don't need to be perfect, because like I said before, no one's perfect. But chat. Why do people hate generalities so much? Why do people hate generalities so much? Like, if you tell someone something that's generally a fact that's generally true, they take that as like an absolute. Like, obviously, when we say that at a core, when we say that something at its core is, you know, like this, like if I were to say, like, let's say if I said something like this, men are taller than women, right? If I said that men are taller than women, if you're intelligent, you realize that I'm saying, oh yeah, men on average are taller than women. That's just kind of how things are. Now the idiot would respond with, well, I know a woman who's 6 foot. It's like, okay, that doesn't disprove what I said. that doesn't disprove what I said. Generally speaking, if you look outside and you see like people walking and you see a man and a woman, more times than not, the man's going to be much taller than the woman. That doesn't translate into tall women don't exist. And that's kind of like what a lot of these arguments against what OP is saying kind of boil down to. They're like, oh, well, fat bitches exist, and therefore the hourglass thing is wrong. Or skinny bitches exist, therefore you're wrong. It's like, you dumbass motherfucker. You dumbass motherfucker. I don't care if you found an Amazon or a short stack. there's still way more women who are not like them that are the standard. And also, the two in the middle left is pretty nice, though. Oh yeah, I agree. I agree. Sledge, I think you and I have the same taste. I think you and I have the same taste. Because, I particularly like, chat, I like when hips are emphasized the most. Like, number 2 here, nice. Number 2 is nice, chat. And number 6 ain't bad either. And same with 8. Those are all really nice. And also, you know, shouts to 4 as well. Shouts to 4 as well. I like 4 too. But any hoot. Any hoot. Oh god, here comes a VTuber, chat. Ugh, chat. Imagine watching VTubers. VTubers are cringe. Imagine watching a VTuber. Why would you ever do such a thing? Cringe, I tell you, cringe. All of them. There's no exceptions, even the base ones. Man, this thread is funny, haha. What's funnier is people forget that humanity has gone through evolution, and so we continue to shape. It's just people have generalized into making people think hourglass is the most natural shape or whatever. Because it is the most natural shape. VTubers, curse VTubers, exactly. Exactly. Chat, speaking of VTubers, going off into a quick tangent. As I mentioned before, how, you know, Twitch now allows for, like, artistic nudity or whatever. There's a particular VTuber who essentially... Who took this information and was like, oh! Well, now that, we can allow artistic nudity, that means I can make my model go naked on stream. It's just like, you dumb motherfucker. And the person who did it too is like a well-known just problem child, we'll say. I'm not gonna say their name, but I mean, hell, if you go to my Twitter, and look at a certain retweet I have, you'll find out who exactly I'm talking about. But man, they just like clockwork, everyone knew this was gonna happen and they fucking did it. They're just like, let's just get naked on stream and be lewd. It's just like, that's not what they're allowing you to do, you fucking idiot. Pretty sure that woman is not who she is and a cancel pig. Oh, sorry. Pretty sure that woman is not who she is and a cancel pig. Yeah. You know who I'm talking about, Sledge, because you said woman. Yes, in quotations. Yeah, she's a woman. Oh, chat, Sledge, you reminded me. You just reminded me, chat. I was holding my back I can't even speak because I'm like excited. I was holding myself back so much to not title this stream "What is a Woman?" I really wanted to title this stream "What is a Woman?" But I was just like, I don't think I can get away with that question. It's a simple question, but I don't think I can get away with it. Not on Twitch, not on YouTube. It's really sad that such a simple question would probably get me in trouble. I'm like, it's a genuine question, chat. Like, what is a woman? You know? That's probably the most appropriate title for the stream, but I had to just go more general. No, it's about sexual dimorphism. Don't get on my ass, Twitch. Get off me. Apparently Twitch has been banning VTuber artists too, even though they didn't show anything. Interesting. I mean, I kind of knew that already, but is this like... I mean, I assume this was like before... Or no, are you talking about like after they implemented the new rule, or like before? Because obviously they did so before. But are they doing it like right now, even with like the new rule that they can show artistic nudity? Oh man. Anyway, let's go back to reading. What if you have an hourglass shape and you're a dude? Or laugh my fucking ass off. When a skinny guy has broad hips and shoulders, they have a sort of hourglass. I'm dead ass. Oh my god. The shape index for men and women aligns with the shoulders and hips, waist length. This is how they're lined up. It's like, why are people's argument for men having a goddamn hourglass is that hips exist? That's essentially what they're saying. They're like, men's hips exist, therefore they have an hourglass like a woman. It's like, no, you fucking idiot. I hate this argument so much. I hate this argument so much. Look at the difference between the hips of a man and a woman. Just look at it. A baby is not coming out. A baby is not coming out on the person on the left. Okay, there's no baby coming out of there. The skeleton on the right, the person on the right, babies were made to come out of there. Why is it so hard to understand? Why is it so hard to understand? I refuse to believe femboys are born without eating estrogen-filled foods from childhood. That could be the case. I have no idea what eugenic shit goes on that causes a male to look so feminine. I have no clue, because there are dudes out there. There are dudes out there with like no fucking hormone shit going on with them that just look like females. I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm not a biologist, chat, so I don't know how that works. Just a reminder to the viewers, filter your tap water. Yes, you're right. You're right, Sledge. It's the fluoride. I'm joking. It's the fluoride in the water. That's what did it. Anyway, not true, like at all. Yes, they can have bigger hips, but that doesn't mean most have hourglass-shaped bodies. I think a lot of people tend to forget, like, there's like the perfect hourglass. I think a lot of people have a point of contention of like not understanding like the hourglass like core shape and like a woman who has like a perfect hourglass. Like, yeah, they're technically two different things, but like the hourglass like core shape is something that all women have, and every other shape is just a variation. Like the pear and the apple and the banana. The fucking banana. What's with these fruit names, chat? Why are we making women's bodies sound so fruity? Why are we making their bodies sound so fruity? They should sound delicious, not fruity. I'm joking. Fruits can be good. I actually need to eat more fruits, honestly. But I eat my vegetables, so I'm good. Anyway, I have a BFA, and this is not true. A lot of people saying they have BFAs coming out the woodwork to try and argue this. Nor do they teach this at any institution. In fact, they condemn this and teach not how to draw the same shape. Sorry, teach not to draw the same figure in the animation illustration, as it shows poor skills. You don't even take life drawing courses to know this. How do you teach beginners to draw? That's the going question you need to ask. What's this? Apple is triangle? No, if we're doing stupid names, then triangle is pizza, exactly. But no, it's an apple, because, like you said, an apple's a triangle? Question mark? I wonder if these people twist their brains in the same way when meeting a woman with asymmetrical breasts. That's a good question, Sledge. How would they react to people with symmetrical breasts? Would they use that as an argument like, see, all women are different. This woman's one tit is her left tit's bigger than her right tit, or some shit. They're so left-sided, so therefore you can't generalize like this. They don't have the perfect hourglass because the one side of the hourglass is not exactly the same. It's just like, oh my god, it's the exception to the rule argument again. I hate it, chat. I hate it. But exactly, that's the first thing they teach you in any discipline involving art. Use your anatomy. Okay, he's just agreeing. This looks more like a pear than an hourglass, and the head strikes me as a little too big, as if a cartoon character. Is he talking about the top picture? She has that summer squash shape. She's got that pumpkin shape. She's got that watermelon shape. She's got that peach shape. I'm just thinking of various fruits. She's got that grape shape. What's this? This is just an interpretation of statistical averages, heavily influenced by current beauty standards. That is not true. There are plenty of women that don't have perfect hourglass shape. Not every woman is shaped exactly the same way. Chat, I follow girl looks like a damn Mobius strip. The gourd body type. God damn it. Just think of the most obscure fruit. This lady's shaped like a durian or some shit. Bitch shaped like a tomato. Which, yes, a tomato is a fruit. Also, this guy is wrong here. He said, this guy is saying, heavily influenced by current beauty standards. What beauty standards is he talking about? I want to know. What beauty standards is he referring to? Because, guys, I don't know if you know about this one user on Twitter. They go by Evil Vizier. And Evil Vizier talks about essentially like what men really like in like a woman's body type. And they always bring up like how the beauty industry, like at fashion shows, like walk shows and shit, like walkways and whatnot, or what the fuck they're called, like fashion shows, how a lot of the top fashion designers are like gay men, and they fucking make like the women they prop up as like the most beautiful women are typically like very stick-like. They have broad shoulders. They're not really they're not like bodacious, you know. They're not bodacious women. They're not even like your typical petite woman. They're just, the best way I can describe it is that they're just sticks. They're broad-shouldered stick women. Or maybe their body type is okay, but the clothes they wear make them look like men. And a lot of people look at that shit and they're just like, this is the standard we put on women. It's just like, did we put that on women? Or did the fashion designers do that? Because I'm pretty sure most men would like, you know, a voluptuous woman, not a stick with broad shoulders and shit, which would be a man. Everyone, oh yeah. That's his counterpoint. It's supposed to be for orientation, not religious adherence. Da 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 da. You made it, Reddit. Oh, you made it to Reddit. Who cares about Reddit? Reddit is the most insignificant site to exist. Who gives a shit about Reddit? Because I want to go back to the 70s with women that got hairy jungles down south. Not a fan of the beaver sledge. Oh man. Wait, is the argument women have waists equal hourglass? Women naturally have muscle and da 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 da. Well, actually, no, sweet mouse, you fucking weirdo. That's your guys' argument. You are the fuckers who keep saying having waists makes it hourglass. Because every person, but there's a lot of people in this thread who are just like, hey, men have hourglass too. Look at their waists. It's just like, having waists doesn't make you an hourglass, you fucker. You gotta be careful, chat. Some people try to switch up on you and try to say, oh, this is your argument. You said this. It's like, no, motherfucker, you said this. You fucking said that. I hate when people try to move the goalpost. Like I'm not paying attention to the conversation. I'm keeping an intense focus on what you guys are talking about. Don't try to pull that shit with me. I'll call you out on it. This is a good average to start from, but if you think every single woman has a literal hourglass shape, however varied, you haven't studied enough. There are men and women who have the same narrow form without prominent hips, shoulders, or waist. It's pretty common even. No. Just no. Only 8% of the woman population has an hourglass shape? Where are you getting these statistics? I always have to wonder where people get their statistics, chat. Some people just throw out numbers that sound smart, I swear. Also, hell no, we go in Brazilian style giggity, exactly. Okay, I think we're getting close near the end of the thread, chat. Which I will probably move on to another tweet that's not going to be like a big discussion, but definitely on topic. Anyway, women have larger hips because of the womb, right? Something about having space for a baby to develop? Yep, biology. That's just basic biology. Nature dictated this way, just so the babies would be born easier. That's literally why. I have two. Oh my god, here's another one, chat. I have 2 art degrees. That is but a single body type, and even the most common one that we studied, were taught about, and literally drew in life drawing classes. Oh, so in all that, you never learned that women have a natural curve that differs from the male form? This is regardless of the body type. They never taught you the reason behind hyperimposed hourglass was able to recognize this form. Chat, the art classes are fucked up nowadays. There's a reason why you coined childbirthing hips, yep. Chat, I'm getting sick of these people like, I have BFAs, I have art degrees, and you... Degrees don't mean shit! Degrees don't mean shit, chat! Especially with how universities are nowadays. Who gives a fuck if you have a degree? Because clearly most corporations don't. Most companies don't. You can literally have a 4-year degree and you'll still earn like entry-level pay when you get into the workforce. It does not help in the slightest. At least not anymore. Maybe it helped like back then, but now, you're the best thing you can do, chat, is either A, just going into the workforce and just, you know, building up a resume and some skill, or B, building up skill in your own time and then selling that skill in the market. That's it. You don't need degrees anymore. Most companies only hiring your interview and not merit. Exactly. And not to mention, you could just lie in an interview. I know it's not really ethical, but at the same time, a lot of standards that companies have nowadays are kind of insane. Like, they'll want you to have like a 4-year degree and like certificates and shit for like a job that only pays like $12 an hour or some shit. It's like, yeah, I'm going to cap. I'm going to just lie my ass off until I convince you to hire me. Have no shame. There's no honor. You don't need to be honorable for corporations, chat. Corporations are not human. They don't care about you. Only use corporations as a means to an end. Okay? Just get the job, get that money, and then, if you're smart, invest that money into things to help you get more money so you can live comfortably. I can tell you over 50% of my company lied on their interview and knew someone after a bunch of brown nosing. Yep, that's just the standard nowadays. It's sad that it's like that, but with today's society, we incentivize dishonesty, and it's disgusting. But that's just how it is right now. Hopefully we can change it in the future. And it can actually be meritocracy based, and we don't gotta lie anymore. Okay, let's go for interesting ones. Because now they're just people being dumb. I can't, and also, like, chat, I should have put like a counter on screen, like, how many times I want to see, I went to art school, or I have a BFA, or I got degrees. That's not an argument, man. That's not an argument. I no longer care about those tweets. As a matter of fact, I think I reached the peak of this thread, chat. This is how TERFs think skeletons work. And you know what? You know what, Sappho? The TERFs are right. The TERFs are correct. They're absolutely correct. You can make fun of them all you want, but they're objectively correct. This is how it should be. Look at that perfect pair, chat. Look at that perfect pair. I need a woman shaped like that. Be honest, chat. Be honest. If a woman was shaped like this, would you or would you not? I'll be honest, I would. I absolutely would. They think this is an own, but this is not an own. This is not an own. This is not an own. This is not the own you think it is. This is just. This is the type of shit you just respond with yes, like the yes Chad. You literally respond with the yes Chad with that. Like holy fuck. Oh, okay, it's safe. It's safe. It's safe. We can allow artistic nudity. I gotta remember that. Wrong. He knows the answer. He's just asking questions to complain. We are horny. We like tits and ass. The followers like tits and ass. We're just pretending otherwise. There are artists that draw other bodies, and he'd be seeing them if he want to. Nice pick, did you draw it? Exactly. Looks like Buzz Lightyear and Dexter's mom. I mean, Dexter's mom, though. I mean, come on now. Dexter's mom, though. Dexter's mom, though. You gotta love Dexter's mom, though. She's shaped right, chat. She's shaped right. Okay, another BFA ignored. I don't care. I don't care. Boring, boring. Boring, boring. Oh. Extraordinary timeline light up. Look at this real woman here, chat. But women like this don't exist. This is obviously AI generated. This is not real. The dad's trophy you're talking about, exactly. Oh man, let's see here. What's this? More of the fruit shit. And shapes. Okay. Chat, like I said before, I think we've reached all we can really say about. Oh, wait! Okay, chat, I was waiting for this one. I was actually waiting for this one. I was actually surprised it took this long to get to it, actually. There were so many people when I first looked at this thread posting this goddamn image. This is people's best argument against goddamn the whole sexual dimorphism argument. Look at all these like athletic women. Oh my god, they don't have perfect hourglasses, therefore you're wrong. Oh, even though if you look at their goddamn hip to waist ratio, the hourglass is still there. Chat, maybe I'm blind. Maybe I'm blind, but I see hourglasses here. Not perfect hourglass body types, but I see the core female form in all of them. Literally not one of them. Literally not one of them has, or rather doesn't have, a core hourglass shape. Am I taking crazy pills here, chat? Controlled diets and or steroids. GG easy, exactly. Also, hello there, Morph. Do not believe your lying eyes? Okay, I'll trust you, Morphbox. I'll trust you. I'll trust you. Just my eyes must be lying to me. My eyes must be lying to me. There is definitely no core hourglass body shape, body type here. That's just not true. Clearly, everyone's truly diverse, and you know, we can be octagons. We can be fucking pentagrams. We can be dodecagons or whatever the fuck. Yeah, those are normal body shapes. Yeah, that's the standard actually. The hourglass shit, that's just patriarchy shit that men made up because they're coomers or whatever the fuck or blah blah blah. Twitter's taking crazy pills figuratively and literally. And also, I missed a comment from Sledge. This image reminds me of that some hentai site actually had Leonardo da Vinci as a tag. The meme under it had, I see your culture as well, exactly. Asparagus, yep. That asparagus body type. Oh my god. Chat, so what have we learned today, chat? What have we learned from this thread? We've learned that according to these people, if you have a BFA or an art degree, you're therefore a master of reality And people who tell you that if you draw a woman with perfect anatomy, you're actually just sexist and you're wrong and you don't know what real women look like. Obviously, we have women that look like actual whales, and they were born that way. They didn't make themselves that way. Don't you dare make fun of them, you bigot. We also learned that if you have hips, you automatically have an hourglass. So that means men have hourglasses as well. Because that makes sense. Men have hips, therefore you also have hourglasses. You dumb motherfucker. They said that so. Oh my! They said that with their chest chat. they really use the argument. Men have hips too, therefore they also have hourglasses. That's insane. That is insane. Never listen to liberal arts students. Never, exactly. Maybe hell isn't a physical place, but something that alters your perception of reality, throwing it into actual chaos. It's dimensional, maybe. A world you thought you knew but can't possibly. You know what, Pizza Parker? You might be right. Honestly. Bird App is definitely hell. Because everyone on here is miserable. So what's the you know what, chat? The real moral of the story is never use Twitter. I'm using it just so you don't have to. Everyone delete your Twitters, get off of it. I'll take the dive for you. I'll use Twitter for your sakes so you don't have to. Save yourselves, please. Go to Minds. It's a better site. It's a way better site. And don't get me wrong, Minds has their own retards. But you know what? Chat? There's more base people than retards on Minds, and the retards we do have on Minds are nowhere near as bad as the retards on fucking Twitter. Not even close. Not even close. Also, let me change things here. Hold on. For there is another thing I want to show you real quick that I mentioned before, which relates to today's topic. Because, my goodness, people are fucking stupid. And you're gonna laugh at this one. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Hold on. There it is. Look at this shit, chat. Look at this shit. It's against nature. Meanwhile, in nature, the anglerfish. When scientists first started studying anglerfish, they were confused to find that all members were female and wondered where the males were. They wondered why the females had odd little growths over them. The males are born small and helpless and will remain so all their lives. All they do is find a female and bite onto her, slowly fusing with her until only their testicles are left on their body. She then used to fertilize their eggs needed. Spotted hyena. A lot of animals turn our ideas of gender roles upside down, with the spotted hyena take the extreme. Blah, blah, blah. TLDR, the females have penises. And they're larger and more aggressive than the males. I'm not going to read the whole thing. The discus fish. These fishes are monogamous for life. And they both... I don't know. I don't give a shit. The point is, chat, the reason why I'm showing this is because someone, unironically, is using this as an argument to say that there is no such thing as biological reality. That, oh, because other animals do this, therefore, the nature argument falls flat. What the fuck kind of argument is that? First of all, are we seahorses? Are we anglerfish? Are we discus fish? Are we anything else? But, well, I'm an owl person, so clearly I'm different from you. But are humans any of these things? No. Humans are goddamn primates, damn it. They're mammals. And how do most mammals fucking do it? Most male mammals have a penis, and most female mammals have a vagina. They fuck, and there are biological differences between the two in terms of how they look. Like, this does not disprove the nature argument, you idiot. Is this whole thing just a bait for fucking Matt Walsh? Probably. But it's also baiting me. And I'm nothing like Matt Walsh. I just recognize reality. The last time I checked, a seahorse, hyena, and plant can't do a Twitter post. Exactly! Like, what is this? I'm a fox, not an anglerfish. Exactly. Like, what are they trying to say? What do they mean by this? A whiptail lizard? What, are whiptail lizards mostly lesbians? What the fuck? In some whiptail lizard species, males don't exist and females reproduce asexually. Okay, don't care. We're talking about human beings. Quit trying to apply weird animal biology to human beings, you fucking idiots. Sometimes I wonder if I should just delete my Twitter. I mean, I won't because I'm using it for business. But I can understand people deleting their Twitters for their sanity. Because Twitter is a cesspool of insanity where people unironically use the biology of other animals and their differences to contrast with humans and say, well, humans are just like these animals. See? Not every creature in nature follows the same biological sexual dimorphic standard that humans do. Okay. Okay. But once again, are we those animals? Are we those animals, chat? No! I'm an owl. But you guys are humans. Most of you, anyway. So what the fuck is the argument here? This is not... Cuttlefish mating. What the fuck? Hey, hold on. Hold on, what's going on here? What's going on here? Cuttlefish mating. What, did they just all have orgies? Wait a minute. Picky by big strong males to prefer smarter males. He disguises himself as a female and casually swims under a big male, so... What the fuck? And I'm technically a goat, not a damn clownfish. Do I look like a clown? Honk honk. Are they implying that there are trapped cuttlefish? Is that what this is implying? Is this implying that there are trapped cuttlefish who are trying to get with the alpha cuttlefish? Hold on, what does this mean, chat? What's going on here? What are these images? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Tydarin Argo. The spider species and Argo are evolved the way produced that will make most men cringe. Not only do the males have to be careful not to get eaten by larger females, but during the mating, their pittoplap. Pittopulp, not pittoplap. Not plap, pulp. God damn it. And I fucked up my brain. I read that as plap, the pittoplap. It was broken off by the female left inside her. If the male survives, he becomes extremely aggressive and attacks anyone and everything that dares come close to her web because the pittopulp isn't very effective. Okay. Alright then. The Metallina segmentata? Spiders wrapping... Are you implying that spiders are into some kinky BDSM shit? Is that what I'm supposed to get from this? Is that what I'm supposed to get from this? Do spiders participate in BDSM? Is that what's going on here? They like tying each other with their webs? What? The reef fish. What's going on here? I don't. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Not all of them are funny, fortunately. The rough. Huh? Wait. What's going on here? So you have You got like the chads to the left, and the women are swimming over them. What's the rough supposed to represent? I'm confused. And before the fact squids or some cephalopods shoot their dicks and females to inseminate, therefore trans. Yep. Males are stronger and more aggressive towards other males of their kind. Spends most of the time fighting and displaying. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Oh God! Not the bonobo. Not the bonobo. Not the bonobo, chat. Not the bonobo. Not the bonobo. Not the cuck monkeys. Not the cuck monkeys. Not the actual cuck monkeys. We are not like the cuck monkeys, okay? I reject this stance entirely. Bonobo, whatever, Morph, whatever. Yes, the bonobo. The bobobo monkey. We are not like the bonobo, okay? We are not innately cuck monkeys, okay? We're more like I mean you guys are more like chimpanzees. Okay? But never be like a bonobo, chat. Never be a cuck, okay? Because I actually read somewhere about how, like, a lot of female bonobos will literally cuck, like, their male mates. And then, like, the male bonobo will just put up with raising another fucking whore bonobo's child. I'm just like, nope, hell no. Hell no, we are not doing that. Nope, we are not like the bonobo. Do not be like the bonobo. Be like the chimpanzee. With the chimpanzees, they're like, oh, you whore? Me kill. Me kill. Me destroy unfaithful bitch. Bonobos are horny as hell, yeah. Then again, humans are also horny as hell, so who knows? Maybe humans are a combination of chimpanzee and bonobo. And that might also explain cucks. Though I think naturally more people are on the chimpanzee side in that regard versus the cuck, or the bonobo. I mean, these will never not be the bonobo monkeys to me. I mean the cuck monkeys to me. Wait, chimpanzees and bonobos are closer relatives to. Oh shit. Okay, so I was right. I wasn't even reading it, chat. I wasn't even reading it. So we're related to both monkeys. That explains a lot. That explains a lot, because we structure shit like chimpanzees, but we horny like bonobos. Oh no. Oh no! I refuse to believe that cuckoldry is a part of nature! Oh man, what the hell is this? Ant. Queen ants, whereas maybe a small group, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I already know how ants work. Side-blotched lizard. Are they also horny as hell too, but they're lizards? I mean, overall, Chad, this is just me looking at funny shit at this point. We kind of already went over the sexual dimorphism part for like most of the stream. Now we're just kind of bullshitting and making fun of people with this weird cringy art. At least we're not gorillas. Those motherfuckers have extremely tiny penises. Yeah. I mean, then again, Morph, there are dudes that have micro penises that exist. They do exist. So who knows? Maybe there is a little bit of gorilla in the human race. And the people who inherited that gorilla DNA, they're unfortunate. They're just unfortunate. Where's the cuck bird so they can justify being a cuck? That's a good question. I'm pretty sure they'll show up eventually. What's this? Oh god, the horror. The kiwi. I'm not reading all that. Perhaps that might explain their rage, exactly. I'm done. I'm done. That's. I don't even want to go into this thread. I don't even want to go into this thread. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. But we're not quite done yet, chat. We have one more tweet to look at. We got one more tweet to look at. We got one more tweet to look at that will tie in back to the sexual dimorphism thing. So let's get a look at that tweet, shall we? Also, whoa, what the fuck? Exactly. Human and CO is the publisher of that book. They need to be investigated. Yep, they definitely do. Let's see here. Where is that last tweet? I always have to turn off the screen chat because while my bookmarks are okay, my timeline, well, the Dingus and Tricks timeline's fine. I'm talking about like my following tab is not fine. Because some people I follow not safe for Twitch, even if they allow artistic nudity. I can't chance it. Anyway. Whoa! What the fuck? Why did that happen? Anyway. Him. The last lolcow of the day, chat. This fucker. Talking about Transformers! Chat. Transformers! Female Transformers should be less sexualized. They are their own being, and just because they are female doesn't mean they should be quadruple the amount of sexualization that they get from their male counterparts. They deserve to be equal to male Transformers. Now look very closely, chat. Look very closely at the Transformers on the left. I know it's kind of hard to see with the X on them, but according to this person, what makes them sexualized essentially is that they have female characteristics. Oh no! We made a female robot have something that looks like tits. And versus titless robots on the right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Also, Windblade not sexualized? I got bad news for them, exactly. Like, it doesn't matter if the OG can't, like if the OG creators of Transformers fucking sexualize them or not. An artist can draw them sexualized, and that's all it takes. That's all it really takes. For the record, Windblade was designed by a hentai artist. That just makes this even funnier. That just makes this even funnier. But what I want to know is, what do they mean by sexualized? Is just having a female form sexualized? Because that's what it seems like. I know it's really hard to see with the X chat, but a lot of these are no different from the right. Well, obviously not the middle ones here that look like fucking bulking masses. But I'm talking about like the ones on the upper right part of the picture. That's clearly, you know, feminine shaped. Wait, isn't that fan art? Probably. I don't know. I literally bought the the Windblade and Akri models because of the Twitter outrage. Exactly. That's how you do it. Twitter freaks are good for advertising good shit. Because if they don't like it, that must mean the thing they hate is good. But seriously though, this is another reason why I wanted to do this stream, because why is having something clearly being a female sexualization to these people? Exactly! And genuinely, the Transformers female sexualization isn't even that bad compared to many other fandoms, but it still annoys me a lot. When they're all meant to be robots. Why do robots have to be tits, guys? Yeah, this is literally them. Don't even say fans, Prime. Don't even say fans. They're not fans. They are not fans. They are actual tourists. For a group who says everyone should be should be tolerant, they sure are intolerant. Yep. Just fap to this. Must be too sexy. Too sexy, chat. Too sexy. Oh no. Oh no. How dare they make this Transformer look like a woman? It's supposed to be a robot. You could just make them gender neutral. I mean, robots can look like however the fuck we make them, but who gives a shit if we do make them sexualized? Like, well, no, I'm not gonna say sexualized. If we make them more what's the word I'm looking for? Identifiably female. Like, I'm running out of things to say, chat. I kind of already, like, said all I need to say, like, the first hour of the stream. Well, first hour and a half. Now we're kind of tearing out, and now we're just looking at, like, the scraps of just stupid people just bitching about nothing. Never make sexy robots, chat. Never make sexy robots. Sexy robots are the devil, according to these people. Also, I see Air-Razor on the right. She's sexually dimorphic compared to the male bot counterpart by being short and having a female voice. In the lore of Beast Wars, the bots having an organic DNA within their mechanical DNA because Transformers. That's true. It's like, excuse me, not tolerated. Your whole point is that characters are allowed to be designed any way someone wants and should be diverse. Yeah, chat. Don't you love hypocrites, chat? Don't you love hypocrites? Don't you just love hypocrites, chat? They'll say, like, we need to be intolerant and, you know, be inclusive to all people except for you. Except for you. Or, we need to have diverse body types. Not like that! Oh my god. We're not gonna find too much comic gold with the last thread, chat, but... yeah. So it's okay for male Transformers to look strong and have abs and pectorals, but female Transformers to have any kind of feminine-looking grates is a no-no. Transformer fans really do have an IQ of 3. Yeah. The kids thinks that's sexualized. No one tell him about Super Robot Wars. It would break him. Yep. Yep. The shit we saw with Transformers does not hold a candle to this shit. Does not hold a candle. They would have an aneurysm if they saw this. Or, honestly, really any Super Robo, let's be honest. Interdasting. Oh, I think that's more of an outfit than our actual robot. That's just the pilot, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know much about Super Robot Wars, so I don't really know the context, but I'm assuming this is a pilot. And I'm assuming this is also probably a pilot in, like, armor and shit. And here are the robots. Base Japan being base once again. Also, by the stupid logic, then Optimus Prime shouldn't look like a superhero, and Megatron shouldn't look like a supervillain. Yep. People can't look how they're supposed to look, essentially. People are pointing out how Black Arachnia is supposed to be a femme fatale character type. She knows she looks good and uses it to her advantage. Exactly. Some people just can't. Actually, chat. Are femme fatales still being done nowadays? I can't think of any modern day femme fatales that aren't from Japanese media. I'll say that aren't from Japanese media. Counterpoint: Flame War attractive. Not properly, exactly. Also, why not give my robots titties? Or why not have my robot be cute and funny? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? It's just a feminine shaped robot. Who gives a shit? Chat, I will say this again. I said this before on Twitter and Minds, and I'll say here again. Twitter is a gold mine for content, chat. I was really worried about, like, not having topics to talk about for, like, these streams, these discussion streams, but no. Twitter is that bad. Twitter just gives me gold for free. It's a gold mine here. It's actually crazy, chat. It's crazy. But anyway, chat, we are reaching, like, 7:30, and I think I'm going to end it here. Because I have nothing else to say that hasn't already been said. This was just to show off just how dumb people are. Using their tits and ass to seduce stupid male is bad because she's still interacting with the male. Yep. Yep. How dare a woman use sexuality to have an advantage over men? How dare women use their best? How dare women use their primary agency to essentially get some one up on a man? Because, you know, women are not, you know, physically on, they're not physically on the same level in terms of like combat as men are. So what do women do? Well, they entice them. And men get hypnotized. That's just nature. I need silicone for my robots now, goddammit! Exactly. I wish this was in better definition. I say we should make them more feminine just to spite you loser tourists. That's how you should do it, chat. You know what? We're gonna end it off there. We're gonna end it off here. Make your robots incredibly feminine, okay? None of this square rectangle beep beep boop bop shit. Let's actually make the waifu Terminators a reality. Let's make waifu Terminators, chat. It's time. Our AI is already advancing to an incredible degree. It's time. It's time we make our robot waifus that look like just like real women. And they're gonna destroy us all, but we're gonna have a good time when it happens. I'm kidding, Chad. I'm kidding. But anyway, let's go back to this screen. Anyway, Chad, thank you all for showing up. This was a fun discussion. It was fun just making fun of losers who can't accept reality. The reality that you can observe, by the way. And what's funny, chat, too, is that these are the type of people. These are the type of people who will tell you, go outside and see a real woman. Look at a real woman, guys. Women don't look like this. And it's like, okay, I did go outside and they definitely look like this. What are you on about? What are you on about? What are you waffling about? Chat, we need to fix our culture, man. We need to fix our culture. I am sick and tired of sex negativity. But I'm also tired of degeneracy. And when I say degeneracy, I mean actual degeneracy. I don't mean, oh, you like a titty or you like butt. That's not degeneracy. I'm talking about doing weird shit in public, you know? And especially around children. That's fucking degeneracy. That shit needs to stop. Also, hello there, Nuclear. Welcome. Do you play Minecraft because I'm trying to make your bedrock? Ha 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 ha. You jokester, you. Anyway. Anyway, chat. Let's see if we can raid somebody. Let's go say hi to somebody. Wabbit told me to come to you, lol. Of course he did. Because Wabbit needs a break sometimes from your shenanigans, Nuclear. He needs a break from your shenanigans. Also, I wonder, is there anyone on to raid right now? Not really. Speaking of which, I need to purge a lot of people who I follow on Twitch. Because I don't really watch them. A lot of them I just saw like one stream and I followed just to see if I can catch them at a later date. But I'm just like, I don't really watch you guys. You know what? We don't need to raid today. It's fine. There's no need to raid. We could just end the stream. By the way, chat, what's the discussion for next week? I don't know. It'll come to me. I'll let you know on social media. I mean, I do like, what I like to do, chat, is I like to keep it somewhat of a secret. I like announcing it during when I'm streaming. And, I actually, like, reveal officially what the topic is on social media on the day of, so that way, you know, people can't just go and prepare for this discussion. I want you to just come in here with all the thoughts you have and say what you want to say, you know? But obviously, if you watch my streams, you're gonna know ahead of time what the topics will be. And honestly, I guess to give you guys a There is one topic I kind of want to go into, but I'm like, I want to save it for the alt tech streams. Because, chat, I really want to talk about the alt artist political subject so bad. Because that shit means a lot to me, because I fucking hate the alt artist political crowd. They are the worst type of people. Because they're communists. But I hate them in particular because they are, in my opinion, the enemies of self-expression. They will literally take anything you do to express yourself and try and claim it's political. And I have unironically found people who said shit like that unironically. And I'm just like, how can you live this way? How can a healthy human being live this way? You're gonna be miserable for the rest of your life if you keep thinking this way. It's not that serious, man. Sometimes it's just an anime girl eating a burger. Sometimes it is what it is. There's nothing deep to it, okay? No, an anime girl eating a burger is not a metaphor for American consumerism in Japan, or whatever the fuck they would say. Or the American Empire trying to take over Japan, or whatever dumb fuck bullshit. It's just an anime girl eating a burger. Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down, guys. Like, just chill out. It's fine. Just enjoy cute girl. Just enjoy cute anime grill eating boiger. Huh. Anyway, chat. It's time to end the stream before I go off into this subject, because I can talk about this one for hours, which is why I'm saving it for the alt tech stream, because the alt tech stream will be more than 2 hours. It'll be more than 2 hours. We'll have like the whole last day, essentially. Some of you might be able to stay up for the rest of the day, and some of you might not, but that's fine. VODs exist, so you can probably, watch at your leisure if you want to do that. But anywho, chat, thank you all for showing up, and I hope to see you all tomorrow as I play Golden Sun. As that's still that journey's still coming along. That journey's still coming along, because holy fuck, Golden Sun, that's a rather big game. So big they had to put it into 2 GBA cartridges. Which I do wonder if one day Nintendo and Camelot will remake Golden Sun and have Golden Sun 1 and Lost Age as like one big game. Because that'd be pretty cool. But anyway, chat, see ya. See ya, Comfy Fox. Take it easy yourself, and see you next Topic Sledge. See ya, Morph. See ya, Rooster. See ya, Pizza Parker. See ya, everyone. Have yourselves a damn good one. Goodbye, chat. And remember, always have a hoot. No matter what, always have a hoot.